It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a can of Adnams Camden on Sea. It's an India Pale Lager coming in at 4.6% ABV in a 330ml can. It's a collaboration with, of course, Camden Town Brewery. This is the second beer that Adnams and Camden have come together with. The previous beer was brewed about 6 or 7 years ago. Just put Adnams Camden into YouTube and you'll see my previous video. But so they've done it before. Can he do it again? I presume so. They're two pretty good brewers. I've always held good admiration for Adnams. Even though they're a regional brewery, they're not content to just push out boring, bland beer. They're always looking to innovate and do things a little bit different. I like that about them. I do. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. I don't think in life you can stand still. I don't think there's a chance for your business to really thrive in the 21st century if you just want to stand still. And I'm looking at you, Marston's, Green King, Robinson's, Badger. Adnams are the same size brewery as all of those, but they don't want to brew the same beer. They want to do things different. They want to innovate. They want to be part of this new breed of brewers that are coming through producing really good beer. And again, I like that. I like that. I think a lot of it goes down, mind you, to their head brewer, Fergus Fitzgerald. I did an interview with Fergus earlier on in the year as part of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And first and foremost, he's a beer drinker. He likes his beer. He likes his New World beer. And I think the problem with some of the other regional breweries is that their head brewers are just not interested. I just don't think that they're really that interested in drinking absolutely fantastic beer. Or if they are drinking it on the side, maybe they're not interested in bringing it to the table and challenging the old guard. You know, the old company director of one of these breweries probably walks around in a tweed jacket and, you know, he knows what to do. Let's brew this brown stuff. Yeah, well, you know, he's not willing to challenge that kind of mindset. Whereas I think maybe Fergus, again, he's willing to challenge it. He's willing to say, hey, we need to be brewing different stuff here to be able to survive. We got a one finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation. Hazy, straw-coloured lager. Let's get the aroma. It smells pretty good. It smells really good. A little bit of tangerine, lemony, spicy, peppery. It's got that dryness. Maybe there's some Saaz hop in here, but there's that crisp, dry lager feel to the beer, even in the aroma. It does smell really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That is fabulous. That is absolutely fabulous. I'm looking in the viewfinder thing here. I can just see a massive smile on my face. That is a really, really good quality New World lager. I'm going to put it down. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. I think if you've been following the channel the last 2 years, you'll know that I've begun this lager journey where I'm really enjoying lager. But of course I still like these New World beers. I still like this the hops that are being thrown at beers these days, and the flavours and the crispness. But I love all of that. But this is a combination of the two beers. This is good quality lager meets New World hops. And that's fabulous. That is absolutely fabulous. 4.6% ABV. I tell you, if Adnams and Camden put this in a 12-pack, I'd probably buy that 12-pack at least once a month. At least once a month. And I'd enjoy it on a weekend. It's really good quality lager. Really good. And again, it's so refreshing to see a brewer who have been around as long as some of the other regional breweries. Adnams are a really old company. They're a really old regional brewery. But they're not stuffy. They're not like left in the past. They're not like fox hunting with their tweed jackets, you know, talking about the best bitters that they produce. I'm looking at you, old speckled hen. I'm looking at you, kind of Marston's pedigree. Yes, I know they produce, you're probably about the type that they produce kind of Broadside and best bitters, Adnams. Yes, they do, but Broadside's a good beer. 6%, 6.5% ABV strong ale is their number one selling beer. But they're just not content to brew. They probably sell a ton of their best bitter around the Southwold area, Adnams. And then they're doing funky things like this, and they probably sell a load of this at the same time. If Fergus ever gets around to watching this video, then I'd like to make a plea to him to please carry on making this beer. I think if you carried on making this beer, this would be a fantastic seller for Adnams. I think this would go on to be one of your best selling beers. It's got all of the wonderful crispness, dryness, slightly pepperiness and spiciness of a really good quality, I'd say maybe Helles lager. But then you've got all these wonderful New World hops. Orange peel and tangerine. Spiciness and pepperiness. Lemon. Passion fruit. Mango. It's blooming great. It's blooming great. It is. To celebrate the 10th birthday of Adnams Ghost Ship 4.5% in Camden Town Brewery, we have collaborated with our London friends to create Camden on Sea, an India Pale Lager which combines the flavours of our best-selling Ghost Ship at 4.5% ABV with Camden's Helles Lager. It is a Helles Lager, there we go, or a Helles Lager I should say. Pilsner and caramel malts are blended to bring a light and crisp body with a hint of sweetness, while Citra and Pearl Herb hops bring a clean bitterness to the lager which packs a delicious citrus punch. This is an unholy union with a heavenly taste. It really is. I mean, go to Adnams' website and pick some of this up. It's blooming great. If you're a fan of New World Lager. I like this enough to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!